So in the 16 minutes it's been since our newscast has started, we have had a single solitary downpour develop right on top of the 95 as you're heading over toward Boulder Highway and you're going past sort of the last parts of Henderson, past Wagon Wheel, past College, and then boy, you run into just the heaviest downpour. No lightning showing up here just yet. I would imagine that lightning is going to be imminent. These shades of orange, red, and maroon indicative of some very heavy downpours, and this is the last half hour of motion, and you can see this is almost nearly stationary. So for these folks in this part of Henderson, just on the other side of the mountain, you can anticipate a pretty good soaking, maybe picking up a ½ inch to an inch of rainfall with this storm. That's the only action we've got in the valley proper right now. There are a lot more storms just east of the 15, an unpopulated area here, but we're also looking at big time storms over the Spring Mountains. So let's talk about what to expect through the rest of this Thursday. Scattered storms, a good bet around the Las Vegas Valley from midday through at least the mid-afternoon. That'll be the likely time frame for downpours, midday through the mid-afternoon. Later into the afternoon, I think just an isolated storm chance, and as we slide into the early evening, 9 p.m., hour after dark, can't rule out an isolated storm, but most of the action is going to happen between now and the middle of the afternoon. 98 the forecast today here in Las Vegas. It is going to be a humid 98, that's for sure. We do have a flash flood watch for the mountains. The Spring Mountains also includes you in Pahrump, and for the mountains to the north of the Las Vegas Valley. The storms there are nearly stationary, and rainfall rates of an inch or two per hour. We could, especially when you combine that heavy rainfall with the mountainous terrain, have some flooding issues. Would be a really bad idea to try to do anything outside up in the mountains today. It's already storming. I would hope no one would be thinking about that. As we head through the next couple of hours, you can see the storms isolated to scattered around the Las Vegas Valley. Now take a look here. By 4 p.m., maybe a little more development to our east around Boulder City. That action could drift back into the valley. And then as we head toward this evening, there will be storms up to our north. It looks like there's a chance that 1 or 2 raindrops could sneak into the valley from the north this evening. But like I've tried to emphasize, the most likely time for you to deal with heavy rain, lightning, and perhaps a little bit of gusty wind is going to be basically now through the middle of the afternoon. All this rain and humidity in the atmosphere has dropped our pollen level, so that's a little bit of a silver lining. Another day tomorrow in the 90s, an isolated storm chance, smaller tomorrow than it is today. Dana, I can't rule out a stray storm Saturday, mainly in the mountains, and as we dry out just a little bit, we pop right back above 100. That'll be the case Saturday, Sunday, throughout most of next week.
All right, thanks so much.